Hello, and good afternoon, and thank you all for being here. I'm Pam Minnick, and I've met many of you. Today is really a special occasion for us because we're coming into the next decade. As we start 2020, we're going to kick it off right, and to tell you more about it is Marty Travis.
Thanks, Pam. We have decided to go to a new ticketing platform, and it's been a long, challenging battle to find the right one, but the company that we're currently using is, our contract is ending, so we tried to find a new system that we wanted to go through, and we've decided that AXS Tickets is going to be our new ticketing system. I see several VIP members here that probably this is news to them. There'll be a long education process of how that works, but I promise you it's going to be much easier on the front side, the back side, in the middle, and everything involved. So before I go into any deeper of it, I want to bring up Amanda Banda. She's our ticket manager, and she's over all of this, and she's going to tell you a couple little things about what's going on. But we're really excited about this new marriage between us and a new platform, because what we had, the technology is 5 years old now. As the safety becomes a feature and scalping and ticket robots and different things, it was just the right time for us to make a decision. And with our contract expiring, it was just the perfect time to make this move. So Amanda was kind of the driving force about getting this to where it is and to making this marriage. So I'm going to let her have the mic and tell you why she picked it. Amanda Banda.
Hello. So after a long interviewing process of 8 different companies, we landed with our partner now. Some features that stood out to me as a fan and as the person dealing with other fans and helping fans is that I really wanted it to be convenient for our customers to use this platform to the next platform, whoever it was going to be. I needed convenience to be a factor. Safety was the other factor. I didn't want anyone to be screwed out of their money anymore, and that's happening a lot more than we would like. So safety was the other thing, convenience, safety, and then also I want to keep tickets in the fans' hands always. So outside of our VIPs, our normal day-to-day customers, I wanted them to feel secure in their purchases. Nobody's going to be scamming them anymore. AXS has the tools that we need for all that, and that's why I picked them. Another reason why I picked them is that not only do they have the tools for our customers, they have tools for me to be able to provide that customer service that Billy Bob's wants to maintain, that high expectation of customer service, and I want to be able to provide it. So we landed with AXS. If there are any other companies out there that could match them, I never knew them. This is the one that I wanted. So I'm glad to have them. And with AXS, I have Rob Sign here. He's going to come and talk a little bit about the rest of the stuff. Those are just some of the things that I think that our customers and fans are really going to appreciate, on top of the fact that it's going to make it easier for me. Yay. Here he is, Rob Sign.
Thank you. For me, this is really surreal and really exciting for us. I've lived in Dallas, Fort Worth twice in the recent past decade, basically, or past 2 decades. And for me, I've always known Billy Bob's. I've always known the amazing artists that come and play here, the amazing venue and attraction that this is. And for me, when we had the opportunity to talk to them about joining their family and bringing the best of what we can do to this venue, we went all in, because this is definitely a place we want to be a part of and be able to help bring into the next decade. For us, for AXS, it's 3 things: safe, secure, and convenient. The ability for fans to know that they have real tickets, to be able to walk in the venue and know that they're confident that they are able to get in to enjoy the show, to enjoy the experience. The convenience of it. Everything nowadays is moving towards a mobile phone from an identity standpoint. That's one of the features that AXS brings to the table. How do we make sure that you have your tickets with you at all times? If you can't make it, can't be there, you can transfer them, you can sell them through a secure site, which is really good as well too. Fans know then if they need to buy a resale ticket, if Pat's show, when it sells out, they want to make sure they buy tickets, because there's still some tickets available through fans that can't make the show and want to be able to resell it. They know they can trust the tickets that they purchased. And the security of it is really, you know, when you buy something, you want to know that you're getting what you pay for. And that's really what AXS is a foundation on. For us, we're part of a bigger company, AEG, who owns over 10 professional sports teams and venues around the world, from London and Sweden to all throughout the United States. So we bring a very big enterprise level solution to an organization and to a venue that wants to be able to be nimble and wants to be able to deploy technology and use it the way that fans care about. And so for us, it's important to be able to say, we have all these tools. When and if Amanda and Marty, you all want to deploy them and use them, that's great. We also have a local staff here in the Dallas-Fort Worth area that are able to respond and be here at any time when there's a question or a need to be able to help. And so for us, this is family. And so for me, knowing this venue and being able to be a part of it for years and coming here as a patron is really an amazing opportunity to walk through and to see the history and to talk about Pat Green coming here and being able to perform. I've known him and loved his music for years, and to get to know Amanda and Marty and Pam and Billy. This is family for us, and so it means a lot to us to be here. There's a lot of great things that our ticketing platforms can bring to the table, but at the end of the day, the simple part of it is the ability for fans to get in and to be able to enjoy exactly the experience that they want, and to know that what they're getting is something they can trust, and it's easy for them to understand their experience and be able to see it before they get a chance to come out to the venue. So with that, I'll turn it back over to Marty, but thank you very much. We are honored to be here. There's a number of members of the team that are here today. But for us, this is a special homecoming for me, and this is also very, very important for our staff. I cannot tell you the number of people in our company who are thrilled and over the moon to be a part of this organization and to be able to be here with you. So this means a lot for us personally, and we're going to make sure everybody has a great experience. And if something happens to not go the way that it should right away, we'll make sure we're there to fix it. But this is personal for us, and we're excited to be a part of something as historic as Billy Bob's Texas. Thank you.
Yeah, a couple things that got kind of skipped. We've been living in a 2D world, and we're ready to go to a 3D world. And I don't know if it's fixing to pop up on the screen or not, but we are now going to have access to a 3D map. There's a lot of polls in the showroom. We're not hiding that. We want complete transparency, and on a 2D map you can put pole, obstructive view, whatever you want to call them. It's just not as visual and vibrant to see what your options are. So now you'll be able to actually look at your tickets. Looks like they're getting it up right now, but actually see your seats. Our map's not complete yet because we're still in the stages of it, but this is where the map is going to be. You can look through it, actually look at your seats. And everybody has a different preference. Just because one person likes to be closer on the sides, somebody else wants to be farther back and in the middle. We're going to make sure all those options are very clear and transparent to people of what we have to offer, how the map's going to look, how you'll be able to travel. And I see Jackie, one of our VIP members of series, here every weekend, but now Jackie will have a single barcode on his phone that'll represent all the tickets that he has in his account. So it's not going to be about having multiple tickets. It's going to be easy. If anybody wants a hard ticket, they can go to the box office and show their code and get a hard ticket printout if they want it for souvenir or memorabilia. But the factor of, just like this shown here on the screen, it shows you exactly where your seat is and exactly what your view is. Our map, I've already talked to Mike about this earlier, but our map is going to have probably a bass player, a singer, a guitar player, and a drummer in the background. So when you look at the map, you'll have kind of a view of it. There's nothing worse. I had a buddy here one night who came to see a show, and he was the cousin of the drummer of the band of the night. And I put him on a seat where he had kind of a side view, and the ticket was free, so I kind of don't care what he thought. But he was on the side, and he could see the artist just fine, but he couldn't see his cousin that was the drummer, which is really what he wanted to see. And I realized that I didn't give that guy options about how he wanted to watch the show. As Amanda and I have researched 10, 12 different opportunities of ticketing services that we wanted to be, a lot of them threw a lot of money at us, and a lot of them threw different options at us. But Rob and Mike and the whole team, Sean, Justin, all the guys from AXS that are here, they've really put a lot of effort into it. Their spray around the world is genuine about how they want to help the venue, help the guests, help everybody to just have a better ticketing experience, because we all know somebody that's been robbed or thieved or scammed by tickets, and we just don't want that for anybody. So we just want to make sure that the genuine fan has opportunity to get the tickets. Rob didn't only get into it, but they have bot control, which they tag anything that's got a historic IP addresses or phone numbers that are calling in to get tickets, and we can block those robots so they don't get tickets before the fans do. I know that our VIP members, they know that they could get in trouble if they put their tickets on StubHub or eBay. Amanda watches that like a hawk, and I know they appreciate the fact that we don't allow that stuff to happen in our country club. The people that buy tickets are buying tickets because they want to use them. If they want to give them to their friends or sell them offline, we can't control that. But anything that happens online, we really look down upon, because we don't want people out charging 200, 300, 400% of what a ticket value is. So, like I said, we're getting ready to celebrate our 40th anniversary in April of 21, and this is just pushing us ready to go into the new era of what this is about. And now the special guest that we've got here is going to be our first participant on the new ticketing system, and that person's our good friend, Mr. Pat Green. Pat, come up and talk for a minute.
Thanks, Marty. I was watching the video, and the only venue I haven't played on the thing was O2. So I guess if we get big in Europe again, well, okay, for the first time. But 21 years ago, I think, was the first time I ever played at Billy Bob's, and we had our mail-outs where actually like lick the stamp, and we'd sit there for 3 days sending out mail-outs, and Billy Bob's is a treasure to me, and I'm so excited to see the future. You can see it here right now. I think that other ticketing companies were great when they started, but right now is the future of where we're going as far as how you get tickets into people's hands without worrying about anything. And I'm so excited for Billy Bob's and AXS to have this opportunity to communicate with the people that want to come see me without having anything to worry about. But February 1st is the first show that AXS is doing with Billy Bob's, and it's my show. And so that's great, Another memorable part of my partnership with the Minnick clan. And okay, Mark. Okay, yeah. Somebody get the hook.
Well, and I'll bring up a quick point, and Pat probably doesn't remember this, but many years ago, at one point, Pat had sold out 15 straight times here, which was amazing, because on the wall backstage, you just jump on the chair and hit the tick marks every time, and always ticket prices were low. I wasn't booking the bands at the time, Billy was, and so I went to Pat and said, Pat, man, we can take these tickets up. The demand is high. He said, yeah, man, if we crank our ticket prices up too high, we're not going to leave everybody money for beer. And I'll always remember that, where he always kept tickets. I mean, for years, our tickets were 19 and 12. I said, please raise the tickets. He goes, man, if we raise the tickets, we're taking money out of people's pockets. That's how you sell beer. And I said, man, I'll always remember that. And I've always remembered now, as I am booking bands, I'm finding and now your ticket prices aren't 19 and 12, by the way. But I've been very cognizant of that over the years when we book shows, especially new and up-and-comers that are going to have a more youthful crowd. We try to make sure to keep our ticket prices at a fair and reasonable price, so they do have money to. But I mean, we charge $5 to park our car. I mean, there's places all over the country and all over this market where ticket prices have gone through the roof, as well as parking, and going to these big super venues paying $9 for a beer, and 50, 60, 80, 90, $100 for tickets. I had some friends that went to another facility the other night and bought 2 beers and two hamburgers. It cost them $50, and I went, my God, what is the day coming where it's $50 for 2 beers and 2 hamburgers? And so I hope we never get to that point. We're not there now. I have no intention of taking us there. But anyway, I'm glad everybody came out today. Pat's going to hang around for a minute. The bar's open. I'm buying drinks tonight, or Billy's buying drinks, excuse me. But drinks are available. And I appreciate Rob and all these guys coming out from California. They came in to make this announcement, and we're just happy with our deep history. We're continuing with a new family member and an old family member. Mark your calendar. December 13th, tickets go on sale to the public. Country Club members get to go on a week in advance. Amanda's got the ticketing system right where she wants it, and next week it should be ready to rock. But February 1st, it's Super Bowl weekend. We have Johnny Lang on Friday night and Pat Green on Saturday, and we follow up the next week with 2 Whiskey Myers shows, and then 2020 is rocking and rolling. Dolly Shine and Easton Corbin, exactly. Dolly Shine and Easton Corbin will be on the same day, but Pat will be the first one. So, and somebody talked earlier about security of tickets. We can't stop what happens on eBay and the other third-party sites, but we can control ours. And if somebody gets tickets and does something with them, we can't really do anything about it, but we will control our site, and we will do everything we can. Rob and Mike have assured me of all the safety features that they've got. I've gone on, without their knowledge, I've gone to other sites and bought tickets to see how their system works, and man, it's exactly what we wanted. And as we as we put this in front of our guests, I hope it's easier, more friendly, safer, and everybody should feel like it's designed for them, because once you bought tickets once, you kind of go, man, this is easy. If we make it Billy always told me, if you make it easy for people, they'll come running to your doors. You make it hard on people, they'll run away from you. So AXS and Billy Bob's is going to make this easy on all of our guests. We'll keep putting top-line entertainment in front of everybody. So thanks, everybody, for coming out, and have a drink and have some food. Thank you.